Okay, guys, apologize. It's about 5 minutes late. We've had some technical difficulties with my computer system. Uh, yes, I'm aware of the problems. I'm fixing them. Thank you. I'll see you on the webinar. Okay, I appreciate everyone trying to help them get a lot of calls and emails. Anyway, my name is Josh Jenny. It's an honor to be on the line here or on the internet with all of you. I know there's a lot of people that have dialed in, or actually logged in rather, from all over the place, primarily Australia, which is where this email or this this webinar is designed to target and to talk to. It's 2:36 a.m. here Pacific Standard Time. My name is Josh Denny. I'm going to go through some quick content about Seacret, where we're going, what we're doing, and why this is a good time. I'd mentioned last week for those people that are agents already with the company that we may have a special guest speaker on this evening. Unfortunately, that didn't come through as I'd thought it would. However, we will have that special guest speaker, Mr. Isaac Ben-Shabbat, later today. Of course, many of you will probably be sleeping at that time. However, there will be a replay of that webinar, which will be taking place in, let's see, goodness, about 17 hours or so from now. In any event, I'm going to do the best I can right now to go through some content about the opportunity with Seacret. I'll have also a few moments to be able to answer any questions that you may have and go through some training content for you. So these webinars are designed every single week. We do several things. One, we share information for the people that are brand new. Maybe the individual who invited you on this webinar is excited. They said, hey, you've got to take a look at this. You got to see what is happening. And that's my job, to kind of share with you why they're excited and the opportunity that is before you and how you can take advantage of that opportunity. That's one. Two is we're going to do a training, kind of explain a little bit about how to take advantage of this opportunity, really how to position yourself in front of the trend and how to maximize your results. So that's kind of what's going to be happening over the next hour or so. The first 30 minutes is going to be about really the opportunity that's before you here at Seacret. And it's an opportunity that my wife and I were able to take advantage of not too long ago. As a matter of fact, it was 3 years ago we took a look at Seacret for the first time, and I admit we weren't doing well financially. We were in a situation where I failed in business several times, back to back. We kind of borrowed a lot of money to go into business from family and friends, and unfortunately it didn't work out. We were on state assistance in California, in America, where we lived. And my wife at the time was pregnant with my second daughter. She's already had a 9-year-old at that time. She was 9, a daughter from a previous situation, and then of course there was my 1-year-old. So you can imagine life was pretty hectic in my household, and I was looking for a way to kind of get out of debt fast. I was about $1 million in debt, and it was not a fun experience. And I saw the information you're about to hear, and it really changed things for me drastically. When I met with Mr. Isaac Ben-Shabbat, the CEO of the company, and I saw what you're about to see, and really heard the information you're about to hear, that really got me. I'm like, okay, this makes sense. I understand this company, what they're doing, why they're doing it, and decided to participate. And of course, it's been remarkable, just a remarkable experience. We've been able to do very well, but more importantly than what the success that my wife and I have been able to achieve, we've got, I think at this point, over 60 plus people on the team earning a nice, solid 6-figure income, and several now, actually a handful, making over $1 million a year, which is remarkable. The best part, though, is it's just getting started. We've really just began, and the opportunity for you right now, hearing this for the first time, to position yourself in front of this trend is second to none. Now, you can really take advantage of this opportunity and do extraordinarily well for you and your family. And what I want to do right now is share what was shared with me just a few years ago. And now I'm going to open up a little presentation here, and give me 1 second, because I'm on a new computer, or a backup computer, because my first computer has failed, which is part of the reason why we're doing it this way. Let's see. All right. Okay, here we go. Screen share. All right, not understanding what's happening here. All right. Forgive me, guys. Again, I appreciate your patience with me here, but I'm on a backup computer, and this is not working out the way I thought it would. Let me see if this is going to work. All right, it's not working out. No one. Okay, well, this is the best I'm going to be able to do, folks, because it is, oh, there it is. I see it on. Well, it's fantastic. I do see it on the screen for you guys. I just, for some reason, can't pull it up. All right, excellent. Well, let me just go through this here, guys. I apologize. This is about as good as I'm going to get here with the presentation. All right. So here's the opportunity here, and unfortunately, on this backup computer, I don't have the Australian numbers when I get to the compensation plan. So just bear with me. Seacret is an international luxury skincare brand. It was founded in 2005. They partner with the world's largest and most respected manufacturers in the industry because of the success that they had, having over $1 billion in retail product sales in kiosks located in some of the most prestigious malls in the world. And what I want to share about this is very simple. The reason why this company had so much tremendous success is because they were pretty much forced to. If you've ever been to a mall before, you certainly know that the last thing you were trying to do when you went to the mall was to go to the kiosk. Am I right? Most of us try to avoid the kiosk and don't want to talk to the people that are operating it or behind the counter. We try to walk by as fast as we can, pretend we're on the phone. But when they stop us, we're basically kind of held hostage for a moment. They're showing us one of their products, telling us their story. And what happens is, if they show us the product that works and works right now, they have our attention, don't they? Of course they do. Then they show us another product that works and another product that works. And eventually, we're sufficiently intrigued by what they've shown us, and we buy product and walk away. That's how they've had success. Now, they were forced to spend all their profits, or not all their profits, but a whole lion's share of their profits on new formulas and the formulas that work. What was unique about what they were doing is, around the world where they were operating, every person that they talked to, now again, as they started to expand, they were doing thousands of live demonstrations a day, and they were getting valuable feedback. What works? What doesn't work? What's too thin? What's too thick? What doesn't smell good? What does smell good? They're getting all this remarkable and valuable data. And to my knowledge, Seacret's the only company in the world that did this kind of research on their product line. You think about it. What other company in the skincare space was in the trenches, so to speak, with actual customers, demonstrating product and getting real-time valuable feedback of what's good, what's not good, and then adjusting accordingly? This simple situation, this simple yeah, I guess situation is why Seacret did so extraordinarily well. Having all this information and then being able to adjust their formulas and invest the money that's necessary to deliver a real product that customers actually want to buy. Why? They had no choice. They were in the mall, right? And they had to have a product that worked and worked now. It couldn't, you couldn't hear something like, well, if you keep using this, this will work in 2 months or 2 weeks. No, no one wants to hear that, especially with a no-name brand product that no one's heard of before and it being sold in a kiosk. It had to work now. So they were pretty much the tip of the spear, as it were, with Turbo Cosmetics, as it's now called, which was products that work right away. And so it's because of this, I believe, the world's largest manufacturer decided that they were going to participate in manufacturing with Seacret. Now, this is, by the way, this company, to my knowledge, has about 500 brands under their belt. They're the largest in the world, a $25 billion a year global powerhouse. And they decided to do something that they'd never done in their 100-plus year history as a company, which is partner with a company they don't own at all, not even one share, not even 1%. They don't own any part of Seacret. Seacret still maintains ownership of all its formulas, and they decided to do this. I believe it's because of the tremendous success that Seacret's enjoying, and they want a piece of it. They wanted to participate in the inevitable growth. Now, mind you, this company did 17 years of research on the Dead Sea. Let me talk about the Dead Sea again and share with you what that looks like and why our formulas are so unique and our products are so unique. The formulation basically is the blend of science and nature. We're hyperallergenic. We don't test on animals. We contain plant extracts, essential oils, and of course Dead Sea minerals. Now, we do use the most advanced technologies anywhere in skincare. Our Recover line's patented and clinically proven. Now, the Dead Sea, which is our strength, and this is kind of what's made us famous, and the reason why our products work so well, is the lowest point on Earth. You've probably heard of the Dead Sea. It's known all over the world, but there's 26 minerals there. There's a unique combination of 12 that are exclusive only to its waters, and there's a 33% salt content. It's been visited by royalty. It's biblical, guys. 5,000 years of recorded history on the Dead Sea, and it's known for its transformative properties and skincare benefits. And you Google it or you look it up on a search engine, and you can see how and why the Dead Sea is what it is, and why people travel all over the world to go there. Okay, we put these products obviously in our these minerals in our products, which make it so unique. We've got products for your feet, products for your hands, products for your body, just products. If you have skin, we got products for you. I don't care if you're 8 minutes old or you're 108 years old. We've got products that are for you and will benefit your family and benefit your skin. We also have products for the face, obviously, and an age-defying line of products. Now, this age-defying line, are also known as our green line of products, are infused with peptide technologies, which stimulates the reproduction of collagen, reduces the appearance of expression lines, smile lines, frown lines, thinking lines. It's ideal for the people who want to prevent fine lines and wrinkles and want to reverse the signs of aging. Let me give you an example. You can see the lady here. Obviously, this is not how she wants to look. On the right side of your screen, you can see a little bit of the puffy bag under her left eye, and what we did is we treated just her right eye, or the eye to the left of your screen on the left, and you can see just with the eye serum here and the eye cream, one treatment. Now this is 20 minutes after the application, 20 minutes. Now, of course, results vary from person to person. All skin types are different. Some react a lot faster than others. However, almost everyone I've ever seen these products worked on, you see results like this in some period of time. In this lady, in this case, 20 minutes. Remarkable. This is 2 months after use. Of course, the before picture is the left side here, and the after picture on the right. And this is one of so many results that you see with people using our green line products or age-defying products with the peptides. You see their face come back to life, more collagen, more plump. It helps to bring back the youthful glow. Again, when you see it for yourself, it's remarkable. Our Recover line is the clinically proven, patented products. We have nanotechnology. To my knowledge, we're the only company in the world that uses this type of technology. Of course, we do hold the patents, so I suspect that's probably why. But we can show dramatic results in just 15 minutes. Let me show you. On the left is before, on the right is after, and again, just 15 minutes after one application. On the neck area, neck or décolleté, you can see here, this is not a good situation if you're working on your face and your hands. You don't want to have a 30-year-old face and a 50-year-old neck. Of course, and this is an area of the body that starts to show the signs of aging pretty quickly, and with Recover, we got you covered. We take care of it. This is Michelle. You can see on the left side of her face, it's the deep crow's feet, and of course in the cheek area. And on the right side, you see the after. Again, just 15 minutes after, massive improvement in both areas of the face. Again, 15 minutes. This is Steve's mother, friend of mine. You can see also drastic differences just after 15 minutes. I can show you more and more pictures. Here's the reality. Until you see the products work for yourself, it's hard to say. Everyone says, well, they're this, they're that, they're this, or that. At the end of the day, guys, the products work, and they work so extraordinarily well. That's why we're having such massive growth all over the world. Now, where you come in, and the reason why we're sharing this this with you, and why the person who invited you on the webinar is so excited, is because we're able to take the products directly from the manufacturer, to the consumer, and provide the consumer with a massive discount, and at the same time profit from simply helping people get a good deal. You see, 40 countries around the world where we have retail establishments are converting into relationship marketing. Now, again, these are proven products with sales over $1 billion and counting, and we're being able to take them straight from the manufacturer to the consumer. Now, any product that you and I have or use is manufactured somewhere, and from the time it's manufactured, there's a certain amount of money it costs to manufacture, and what the manufacturer wants is a profit to be able to even do business. Now, after that, how does that product get to you and I, and how much more money do we have to spend on it from what the manufacturer did? Well, you got a global distributor. They need a piece of the action, of course. So does the local distributor. So does the retailer. And, of course, what do they all do? Well, they spend money on advertising, don't they? If they really want to get into the market, you're spending money on television, radio, billboards, banner ads all over the internet, email campaigns. You're probably getting a celebrity or a athlete to endorse your products. And all of this costs a tremendous amount of money. So when you and I go to the store and take a product off the shelf, we're spending 100, 500, 1,000% more than what it actually costs to have been manufactured, even at a profit. So what relationship marketing is simple. We just take the product, we get rid of all the middlemen. Okay, we get rid of the people that are in the middle, cut them out, and we take the product directly from the manufacturer to you, to the consumer, and we're able to profit from that. Now, let me give you a basic example. I got an iPhone. I love iPhone. And when I first got it, I was so excited about it. I don't know how many people I converted to the iPhone. I mean, I talked about it all the time. I was showing people. I'm like, look, this is the best. I was basically an Apple salesperson. Now, did I get paid? Nope, not even a nickel. Now, I wasn't doing it to get paid, but I must have converted 100 people to the Apple iPhone, and I didn't even get a free charger out of the deal. But I was excited. I was excited because I liked the product. I wanted to share it with the people I loved and cared about. I mean, don't we all do that? Of course. Movies, restaurants, things that we like, other products that we already consume. When we talk about those products with our family and friends, and they decide to go participate, buy that product or service, guess who makes money? Well, the company that's manufacturing and everyone in between pretty much. They all make money. Now, the company itself, you and I, based on our enthusiasm, based on our recommendation of something we like, that company profits. Wouldn't it just stand to reason that they pay us? They just give us a little bit? It does. That's what relationship marketing is in its purest form. That's all it is. See, what we're able to do is by eliminating the real estate, the overhead, the marketing, all these extra costs, we take the savings and deliver it to two places. One, to the consumer. So A, the consumer wins, where they used to be spending $100 on a product. Now, because of you, they're able to save 50 bucks. You know, up to 50% they're able to save in their pocket. So number one, are they happy? Absolutely. Customer is excited. But two, we also take the money and we put it in the hands of you and me, the people who are actually doing the work. Because if you and I are referring a friend or a family member to a company, it's a product, and they get it and like it, not because we're a salesperson, but simply because it's a good product. They like it. And you know what? They use it, they enjoy it, and when they run out of it, they liked it so much, they buy it again. And then they keep buying it, and now they're a customer of the company. You and I generated that customer for the company, so the company says, in this situation, you know what, that's a good idea, let's go ahead and pay you. And they do. That's what I love about Seacret's program and the conversion into this direct selling model or relationship marketing model. So that's what happens. Share the wealth with the agents. Now, relationship marketing itself is a $166 billion global monster. Okay, it is growing like crazy. It's attracted billionaires such as Warren Buffett and Richard Branson that are heavy investors in this profession. Over 90 million people worldwide are participating as distributors. It's the wave of the future, period. Why? The advantages to us are simple. We're able to build our own business. That's ours. No one's going to take it away from us. No boss can tell us when to show up or what we're worth because our income is pretty much unlimited. You can decide how much money you want to make. You have great tax benefits. Now, depending on the country, province, or wherever it is that you live, you want to get with the person who handles tax in your particular area. But I know there's great benefit in the United States. I heard there is in Canada, and I imagine there is in Australia as well. And it's a very low startup. So 5 ways to earn income. I'm going to use US dollars. Again, I apologize. I have a backup computer working here. This will be corrected by next week. I'll make sure that every computer I own in the world has the Australian setup. So forgive me for now. Unfortunately, I just didn't anticipate this this crash that occurred right before we went live about 20 minutes ago. In any event, these are the 5 ways to get paid. And again, these numbers are going to be in US dollars, so please just make the conversion to your currency, whether you're in Canada or in Australia. But this is all about the same. Okay, so first is retail profit. Simple. Buy wholesale, make it available for retail, pocket the difference. In this situation, we're able to retail a product called a nail care kit. Now, how does this work? Pretty simple. You help someone get the product, and again, what is this? For some reason, these numbers are not looking right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. In this situation, $58. Well, let me see something. Okay, I'm not exactly certain why these numbers are there. It's typically 50 bucks is what the nail care kit goes for, and it's $20 the agent price, $30 of the profit. Anyway, you get the point. Very simple to do. Let's go to the preferred customer program. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is what we're really looking to acquire as preferred customers. This is where the customer is able to receive a 50% discount on the products. How do they become a preferred customer? Simple. There's no setup fee. There's no cancellation fee. 30-day money-back guarantee. They just simply buy one of our regimens or a minimum of $50 worth of product with 35 in volume, and they're able to become a preferred customer. They pay every month. They get great benefit. Okay, they're able to accumulate points and credit. They're able to get deeper discounts, all sorts of great rewards, and we have a tremendous customer program. Now, as an agent, when we refer a customer to the company, someone who buys consistently, you and I are able to earn between 20 and 25% on a residual income. What is that? A residual income is doing something one time and getting paid for it over and over and over for that which you did once. For example, you show my wife and I these products. We say to ourselves, you know what? We like this. These are great products. Thank you so much for sharing us with these products, and we're going to buy them. We like them. We use them. When we run out of them, we buy them again. Right? My wife and I decided to become customers of Seacret. Why? Because you showed it to us. Again, you didn't sell us. You didn't convince us. It made sense for us to buy the products. We did. We liked them, so we keep buying them. In this situation, the company is going to pay you, the one who introduced the business or the products to us, a percentage every time we purchase. In this scenario, 20 to 25% of the business volume of the products that we buy. Now, that's amazing. Now, once you, let me give you a quick example of how to make some good money. You acquire 20 preferred customers. $70 US purchase, about 40 in volume. That's about $200 US every single month, and $350 worth of product. Free product every month. So get this straight. Number one, you have a business pretty much free and clear. You're not paying for anything. You don't have to pay for the product. You have to pay for to keep your business active. You have 20 customers. You're making $200 a month of residual income minimum, plus the free product, and it gets better because we have a global customer pool. Now, all the products from all around the world, okay, that are sold as a preferred customer, 2% of the revenue we put in a pool, okay? And when you acquire 10 preferred customers, just 10, period, you earn 1 share in the global pool. 10, 1 share. Now, every 5 preferred customers thereafter, you're able to earn an additional share. So in this situation, having 20, not only are you making $200 a month in residual, but you have 3 shares, which in last month's numbers, a share was worth about $150 US. So what would that be? Another $450 on top of the $200. That's $650, folks. $650 per month residual income on just 20 customers. I don't know any company anywhere that has anything close to this. This is remarkable. Again, $650. Oh wait, I didn't mention that $350 in wholesale products, right? It's $1,000 worth of value or more, because you could retail the products for twice the price, and say $700 you retail the products for. Well, you get the point. You know, let's just go back to the 650 number. That's happiness. Okay? Now, let me share with you what inevitably happens. What inevitably happens is people are smart like you that you will introduce the products to, and they'll say, you know what, I would also like to participate in the business. This makes sense. I can see people using these products. This works for me. I want to make some money. How do I do it? And they decide to become an agent like you. Now, imagine 2 people. I'm sure you're thinking of 2 right now at least, that are overworked, underpaid, and underappreciated, would like to have some freedom in their life, would like to do better, like to do more. You can find at least 2 people that are serious about a business and want to do something about it. Find just 2 people, and of those 2 people, find 2 people, and this goes 7 generations away from you. This happens 7 times. 2 who find 2, who find 2, who find 2, just 7 times. Okay? Again, I know what a lot of people say. They say, Josh, you know, I've seen these numbers before, you know, 2 that gets 2 that gets 2, and it doesn't work out that way. You're right, it doesn't work out perfectly all the time that way. But it, in many cases, can work out much better than that. I've got people on the team that, you know, that's where they have tens of thousands of people that are participating in this because they decided to get going. In this scenario, if every one of them just did what you did, okay, again, no one's knocking the cover out of the bar in this situation. Okay, you just gotten 2 people. You've helped them get 2 people 7 times, all of them, just 20 customers each. Okay, no craziness. Just everyone, only 20 customers. In this scenario, folks, you'd earn $10,000 US every month in just residual income alone, not including anything else. That's on top of the $650 you're making for yourself and the $350 worth of free product. Okay. That's amazing. Now, if everyone fails and this doesn't work out and you're like 90% of this doesn't even work the way I say, only 10% success rate, that's still $1,000 in monthly residual income on top of the $650 you're already making. Now, in this area, you're able to earn up to $25,000 a week. Great. where you're able to earn more money, more than $25,000 a week, is with our leadership check match. Now, let me give you an example of how this works. Let's say you introduce me and Cindy, my wife and I. We decide to get started, and we go out there and make $1,000 in our team commissions. Number one, are we happy? Well, you better believe it. Of course we are. We made $1,000. But the company's going to reward you because you're the one who showed us. Again, you want to think about this. The company wants you to continue to introduce people to the company. Well, how do they do it? Well, they incentivize you, of course. They say, all right, listen, if you do this, if you go introduce people to this company who also want to generate customers, you become a bronze with the company. You help them become a bronze, which is basically one of the first leadership positions in the whole company. Very simple to get there. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But if you do that, we're going to give you a 20% dollar-for-dollar match on their team commissions. So again, my wife and I get started in the business. Again, not because you recruited us or did so well trying to convince us. You just simply introduced us, and we made our own intelligent decision to get started. We go out there and make $1,000 on our team commission. We're happy. The company looks at that, says, thank you. Here's $200 for introducing Josh and Cindy. Now, every time they make a team commission check, we're going to pay you 20% of that. So if we go out and make $10,000, guess what? That's right, $2,000 for you. We go out and make $100,000. That's right, $20,000 because you introduced us to the company. Now you say, well, that sounds like a lot of money. You know, yeah, there's people right now making over $100,000 a month just in team commissions alone. I didn't stutter. I said that right. $100,000 US per month. I personally introduce someone who's doing that right now. Every time, you know, every month I make $20,000 because I introduced him. I'm not so awesome. I'm not that good, but the company rewarding me because if I introduce someone who's generating business for the company, they'll do the same for you. So you may be thinking to yourself, well, Josh, you know, I don't know a lot of people. I'm shy. Well, that's okay. Introduce someone else who isn't. Let them go out there and start generating income, and because you're the one who introduced them, you're able to position yourself to profit. We earn money as we advance from the Royale rank. Again, bronze is so low on this scale, it's not even here. So just to go back to that for a moment, so we start our advancements at Royale in this situation from 500 up to $1 million as a rank advancement. Again, I know, and a lot of people are saying when they see this for the first time, they say $1 million, come on. You know, that's a lot of money for someone acquiring a rank. Yeah, it is. But you know, we've already paid it out. We had someone just achieve this position for the first time last month or a couple months back. Now get this. Here's a gentleman who started pretty much at the bottom of the organization as of now. Again, I believe everyone, even if you get started today, you're at the very top of what we're building. But this guy got started. Okay, he gets started at the 400 levels deep somewhere in the organization. Goes out there and builds 2 lines and helps 2 people go and helps them get 2 and helps them get 2 and so forth and so on. Makes $2 million US his first year. Now that's insane, right? $1 million plus in commissions, plus over $1 million bonus for getting to the top position in the company. And again, he passed everyone that got involved before him. He's at the top rank. He blew past me, everybody. I mean, he's at the top of the company. So it doesn't matter where you get started or who you are, or when you decide to get started. You can just decide right now to get started, and you could be the top earner in this company at the top position, passing everybody who got in before you if you just make that decision. Now, let me go through the rest of this comp plan here and show you how it works. Oh, by the way, we have a Drive Your Dream bonus that pays out anywhere between $500 to $6,000 every 4 weeks. A lot of companies have a car program, but they want to force you into a particular type of car, right, a particular color, and only pay you the bonus if you get that car. And if you don't get that car, well, then they'll give you product or half the bonus or nothing in a lot of situations. Seacret doesn't do that. They say, you know what, maybe you don't want a new car. Maybe you don't want a new debt obligation. Maybe you want to pay off the car you got. Maybe you want to just pay off your debt. Maybe you want a vacation program. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that your dream is, we're going to allow you to drive it by paying you the bonus money associated with the level that you achieve in the company. So there's several ways to participate. As we wrap this up, become a customer. How do you do that? Okay, either retail or preferred. Very simple. Get with the person who invited you on this webinar and become a customer. First of all, congratulate them. It takes a lot of courage to be in business these days, and they decided to do that. They decided to open up their own store. The least you could do, my friends, is support them by, buy a bar of soap, buy some shampoos, buy something that you're going to use, and try it. If you don't like it, return it. No big deal. But we know you're going to like it. In fact, we believe that you'll like it that so much that you'll want to become a preferred customer, which is the other way to participate. This is where you receive a 50% or up to 50% off the retail value. You're able to also earn free products consistently, like we described earlier. Or the third way to participate is simply become a secret agent. Position yourself early to profit, share the products, share the opportunity. Seacret does everything else. It's a $59 starter set. I think these are the Australian numbers. Again, I don't know. It's $49 in the U.S. I'm not exactly certain here what we're doing with these numbers. Yeah, you're going to have to forgive me. I really don't know what's happening here with retail numbers. Anyway, you get the point. It's somewhere in this neighborhood, okay? I don't know what these numbers are, but it's in America. There's 3 different setups. You got a 1,500 or 1,450 package, showing here 1,600 for some reason, which is $3,700 worth of value. Here it shows 4,200. Again, this is a backup computer, folks, so forgive me. But these are 3 packages. I believe they range anywhere from 2,000 in Australian dollars to like several hundred. And tremendous value, okay, tremendous value. This is where most people start, is a special agent package. They're able to get, and this one has the only package with the green line. It's got several of the recover boxes, everything you need to really be in business. It's the perfect wow party set, the perfect kit to really get going for less than several $1,000s. It meets your superstar personal sales requirement, and also meets your first 4 weeks personal sales requirement to be special agent qualified, which is the equivalent of a bronze agent, which will allow you a 15% team commission versus 10, which is 50% more money to get started on your team commissions, and that 20% check match we talked about earlier. Now the premium package, which is basically $1,500 worth of retail value for about $600, or US is $550. Meets your it is also a good wow party set, and it meets your superstar personal sales requirement. And then $150 for the basic, or $175 here in this situation. I know it's $380 in retail value for the U.S. or $441 in this scenario. Either way, there's 3 packages. The person you invited to here can help you go online to their website and show you what the prices are in your state, province, or country. Now, we have online trainings, conference calls, secret academies, international conventions. You're in business for yourself, but you're certainly not by yourself. Now, these are just some of my friends that have gotten involved with Seacret that I'm so proud of, that are doing real well because they made a decision to get started. This is my sponsor, Tim Herr, and his wife, Jill. He was actually go-kart attendant before he got involved in this profession. Now he's making 7 figures. That's right, over $100,000 a month here at Seacret. To the right of them is John and Tiffany Malott. Incredible individuals, good friends of mine, and people that I introduced to the company in the very beginning, some of the first people. They're the ones that helped really pave the way, and they made $1.9 million last year. Okay, they're very happy, and I'm happy for them. That's my wife and I to the right of John and Tiffany. To the right of us is Casey and Elena Call. Earned over $700,000 last year in their Seacret business. Earned well over $1 million in commission so far, just in the first couple of years of their Seacret business. To the left here, under Tim and Jill, is Patty and Jesse McPherson. Incredible individuals. He was an actual dance instructor, taught hip-hop dance in Los Angeles, not doing well financially at that time. She was a flight attendant and also a chiropractic assistant. They got started here at Seacret, and they've made more money than they've ever made in their lives. For $500,000 last year, they're also $1 million earners, or lifetime earners here with Seacret. You got Kai Wynn and his lovely wife. He got started really just 2 years ago. In his first year, made $700,000. Just even hearing that's phenomenal. Joe Valenzuela, another extraordinary leader, was a car detailer. Made $100,000 his first year, $250,000 the second year. We've got Josh and Heather Wiles to the right of them. Josh actually sold his television off his wall to get started here with Seacret, and earned over $100,000 his first 7 months, and actually started with $1.74 in his checking account. $1.74 in his checking account. Again, like I said, sold his TV off his wall to get started here, and $100,000 his first year, and just under $250,000 his, $100,000 his first 7 months, and under $250,000 his first year. Also have something that I could just go on and on about this. Tracy Zimmer, another extraordinary individual, part-time, started out of Canada, was a 12th grade math teacher, earned $100,000, a little over her first year, part-time, okay, with Seacret. Never been in business in her life or anything like this. So we've got people from all walks of life doing well. I got another friend, never been in this type of business. He's a doctor, board-certified dermatologist, as a matter of fact, and graduated magna cum laude at the top of his class at Cornell. Actually, no, that's another dermatologist that's gotten started with Seacret recently out of Stanford. I'm sorry, magna cum laude out of Stanford. Also has degrees out of Harvard and UCLA and USC. Is a UCLA professor. Started part-time with us, made $100,000 last year part-time. Look, there is a tremendous amount of success happening here with Seacret, simply by people just like you getting started and deciding to have success. Now, we have an agent blueprint. Just like if you're going to design a house, you have a blueprint. We walk you through what to do. We have that online or in person. And our goal is to help you become a superstar right away. What does that look like? In your first 28 days, you earn or help acquire 300 in total personal sales volume, okay? Or you could acquire four preferred customers, and then help 2 people acquire 300 in total personal sales volume in your first 28 days. Very simple to do. You do that, you're able to earn an extra $200. I'll talk about that in a moment, but very simple. The special agent package or the premium package, regardless of where you live, it gives you enough sales volume to be able to accomplish this. So basically, if you purchase one of these packages, get the products that you need to be successful, and help 2 people do that, within your first 28 days, you're superstar qualified. Now, this is so much time. We like to say the first 2 to 8 days. What happens? You're on a $200 US bonus, $200 US dollars. You become a superstar, of course, and you're able to earn fast start bonuses additionally every time you help one of those people get involved. And then once you've done that, you become a superstar, your fast starts double. What do I mean by that? You know, in the very beginning, you get $15 every time you help someone get a basic. Every time you help someone get a premium, it's $50. Every time you help someone get a special agent package, it's $150. However, once you become a superstar, once you've helped basically, you get a premium or special agent, basically, or acquire 300 TPV, help 2 people do that, you are going to now not only earn the commissions going there, but everything after that is doubled. So again, you go a superstar, you help my wife and I become agents. We decide to get the special agent package because, you know, we are going to treat this like a business. This makes sense. You make $300 on top of the team commissions, on top of everything else, by helping us get into business. Now, very simple. First thing to do is set your 2 grand opening wow parties, which is basically an in-home party. You're getting the products, you're demonstrating to the people that you care about in your own home, in the comfort of your home, the people that you love and care about. Very simple. Set 2 of these. Simplest way to start your business. Show people the products, and you got your business going. And most of the time, people are able to earn money right away. Now, think to yourself, who do you know that loves skincare, has issues with their skin, is entrepreneurial, looking for extra income? Just write people down and introduce your list to either a wow party or a sit-down presentation. We have videos explaining how to do both of these online, and introduce them to your secret regimen sample, maybe mailing it, have the company mail it, whether you have friends in the United States, Canada, Mexico, South Korea, or anywhere in Australia, anywhere Seacret's doing business. You introduce them to our program, and you can earn money. We have vision calls, team calls, boot camps, webinars like this, Seacret Academies, international conventions, everything you need to be in business. Now, our first 90 days, our goal is to get you all your money back and a profit and get you to this bronze position. Or we'll at least get you there on the way. Our goal is to get you Royale within your first 90 days, but bronze is simple. Basically, you're helping 2 teams acquire $2,000 in sales volume in a full 4-week period of time. Basically, $500 a week per team in sales volume get you to bronze. Very simple. Once you get there, you're either going to earn an iPad or your choice of 250 in US dollars. Once you're there, you are now at the 20% in check match and 15% in team commissions. Now, go Royale. How do you do that? Very simple. I'll basically acquire $5,000 in sales volume, so 3,000, or excuse me, 3,000 more than bronze on the left and the right teams. You earn a $500 rank advancement bonus, plus every 4 weeks thereafter, $500 for a driver dream bonus. Again, that's every 4 weeks you're getting an additional $500 as long as you are maintaining that Royale position. Additionally, you earn $100 every time someone on your team anywhere goes superstar. I want you to think about this for a second, okay? And as we're wrapping this up, think about all the incentive of the brand new person. The reason why the person who invited you on this webinar, they want you to win. They're not trying to get you into something. Obviously, they help you make money. They make money. Very simple. They help you advance. Well, they're able to help advance themselves. That's what I love about this program. It's all about helping other people, and that's why we're able to win here with Seacret, because we have people willing to help us. Now, we're going to wrap this up. Just think about your dream lifestyle. What would you do if you didn't have to work for money any longer? I thought that was a far-fetched pie, sky in the pie kind of thing, or pie in the sky kind of thing. That's not, folks. I've been able to earn millions of dollars thanks to this business opportunity. So it gets to this. The person who invited you on this webinar wants to know very simply where you stand. Where do you want to be? A, B, or C? You want to be an agent? Great. You want to be a customer? Great. Just tell the person who invited you here. Let them know. I want to be an A, B, or C. A customer, maybe you want to be a customer, but you got some questions. I'm going to stay on the webinar here to help answer questions. Maybe you want to be an agent. Whatever the case is, our goal is to help you become successful here with Seacret. That's our goal, is to help you win. Why? Because we win. So get with the individual, let them know. I'm an A, B, or C. Pick a package, get started, and I'm going to stay on the webinar here a little bit and help answer questions. By the way, if you could like us on Facebook, on my website on the way in, like us on social media, get it out there to help you build your business. I'd appreciate it. Make that happen. Just kind of like it on the way out. But I'm going to go ahead and end this presentation, and I'm going to go ahead and go into the questions and answers right now. So there we go. Shut this off here. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Trying to find Safari here. Only my big computer is working now. All right. Okay. I look like I'm getting into the questions and answers again. Type any questions. By the way, if you could type your name. Type your name, because I don't know I don't know your name. It doesn't show up here for me. Let's see. If you don't mind, type your name in. Okay. Here we go. Wow, we got a whole bunch of people on this webinar. Fantastic. All right. There we go. So we're so blessed to have these opportunity webinars with you, even more so because we're realizing it's 2:30. Okay. Paul, thank you so much. Oh, Lisa and Paul, love you guys. You guys are amazing people. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'm honored to do this. Okay, let's see. Next one is, hey, Josh, see the 75% in the box. Open the drop down and increase it to 200%. Hope that helps, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, for whatever reason, it wasn't showing on my end. Anyway, this won't be a problem next week. I'm buying 2 more computers. I'm going to load them up with all the happiness. So I'll have backups on backups, and everything's going to be set up properly next week. So anyway, is there any information on how many masks you can get out of jar uh, of the M4, for example, Jane. Jane, I don't know. That is a good question. There is somebody who probably knows for sure. That person certainly isn't me. I will find out though for you. The best way to probably do it is just do as many wild parties as possible. Be sparing. You don't have to. What I've noticed about the M4 is you don't have to cake it on. You can put a very thin layer over it, and it works extraordinarily well just with having a thin layer. In fact, you don't want, when I first got started, I was putting like a real thick, heavy layer on people's faces, but it's a waste of the product. It's just, you don't need to do it, and it's expensive product, so you want to make sure that you're using it sparingly, I guess is the word. So that's what I would do. Let me refresh this. Again, when you're typing your questions, please make sure you post your name. All right. Julie and Richard in Adelaide. Is it Adelaide? I think so. Adelaide. Anyway, they're excited to be here. I'm excited you're here too. Thanks for being on. Jane, Lisa, excited you guys are. There's a lot of people on this webinar, folks. Please don't be bashful. If you're a guest, ask any questions you have. I'm up, staying awake, so I can be of service to you in any capacity. I don't like to think of myself as a salesperson. I'm not. I'm just an average person like anybody. I just decided to participate in this business, and God's blessed me real well, and we've made some money, and I'm very grateful for that. But I'm like you. I just I have some knowledge that I've been around this company. My goal isn't to try to sell you. It's just inform you and share with you what it is we're doing and why we're doing it. If I have the answer, I'll get it to you. If not, I'll find a way to answer the question or find someone who has the answer. So let me refresh this again. Go ahead, type it in. Again, if you could like the page, that would help us dramatically. Just like us on Facebook, or however else you can do it. My good friend Jason or my friends Jason and Jen are webmasters. They're phenomenal people. I want to again thank them for. They're also staying awake, making sure that they're troubleshooting everything and helping us here with the online platform. They're doing a great job to make sure that you and I get this access. Now, again, in a few hours at 7 Pacific Standard Time, here Wednesday, which is, I guess later today for me. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's going to be later. Mr. Isaac Ben-Shabbat's going to be here doing a live interview. Again, we are going to record it, so don't worry about it. But if you can be live, great. If you can invite people, great. Maybe you know people in the States, get them on this webinar. Our goal is to help you, get them in front of Isaac Ben-Shabbat, have them hear the story, the vision for themselves firsthand, and be able to interact with the man online. Okay? So let's go back to active questions. You know what? No questions are coming in. All right. Well then, let me start the training. Let me go through some content here with you. All right. Hope you don't mind me removing my hat. I had it off just because my hair's a little messy. All right. Last week, if you remember, we talked about personal development, how to get the right mindset, what to do, changing the 4 things that are important in our life, right? That help dictate really how our mental makeup is. Changing what we see, changing what we hear, changing what we read, changing who we hang out with, our associations. Now, these things will dictate in our surroundings, our physical world around us, what we create with our mind. Now, that's getting the mindset. Obviously, you want the mindset right, so when you're out doing the actions, you're going to get better results. Of course, the sharper your mindset is, the better results you're going to get while you're doing it. But there's nothing that takes place of action. Action is the quintessential aspect of success in anything. It's how you move. That's how you get from where you are to where you want to be. You've got to be in action. Action is even more important than mindset, because I believe with enough action, you'll start to develop the mindset. Now, they're both important, don't get me wrong, but action has to come first. You got to be willing to get out there and do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Now, you can sit there all day and work on your mind and, meditate and read the books and listen to the tapes, but if you're not in action, don't expect anything to happen, okay? Now, this training is about action, getting into action, maintaining action, and then advancing your action, doing more of it. Here's the premise of what I'm about to share with you. Okay, at the end of the day, if you can write down all the things you did, you know, how many people did you see? How many presentations did you do? How many three-way calls did you do? How many wow parties did you do? How many sit-downs did you do? How many events did you show up at? Just write down every day, at the end of the day, what you did to be successful in your business. Now, the challenge for most of us is, you know, as a business owners, this is our first time being in business. And if you're like me, I didn't, you know, I was used to having a job. I was used to having someone tell me what to do, you know, when to show up. They held me accountable, you know, and were on my back if I wasn't there. And of course, if I didn't show up, I didn't get paid. So it was, you know, there was responsibilities that kind of inherent in a job. Well, in business, you don't have that person. There's no one getting mad at you if you don't do it. It's your business. You show up when you want to show up. Do as much or as little as you want. It's your business. So you got to have a way to set a schedule for yourself, number one, in my opinion. You got to do that. But then at the end of the day, you got to look back and say, well, what did I do? What did I do to be successful today? You know, was it effective? And really, at the end of it, you have to ask yourself, if everyone on my team did what I did today, how much success would I have? Would I be doing well? If everyone on my team did what I did today, how would my business look? Now you say, well, Josh, I don't have anyone on my team. Okay, well, do you want somebody on your team? I imagine so. And if you do, imagine if they were on your team and you had a full, you know, a big team. You had 100 people. You had 1,000 people. Whatever you believe you can have. And they were all on your team. And imagine if all those people did what you did. Would you be successful? See, most people, you know, they spend so much time organizing their email box, organizing their product display. They're so excited. They talk to the people who are already in the business, and they get excited about it. They show up at the event. They're all pumped up. They're on the webinar. They didn't invite anybody, but they're here. Now, again, there is something to be said for that. You definitely want to be present everywhere. For me, I was showing up for a year. Actually, in this profession, several years before I made a nickel. I needed to work on my brain. I needed to get around enough of it to get the confidence, the belief that I could do it. And then eventually something clicked in me, and I did it. Something happened. I've seen it happen for everybody. So don't be down on yourself if, you know, you've been around this business for X amount of months or even the last year and you're not where you want to be. That's okay. Now again, in Australia, we just got started really, you know, this year, but however long you've been involved doesn't matter, okay? All that matters is if you cross that finish line. It's like a marathon. You know, we're not on a sprint here. We're in a marathon. And as long as you cross the finish line, you're a winner. It's going to happen for you. So I want you to think this way. All we're doing, our actions are all to do a couple things. One, to acquire a large group of people to do a few simple things. Success in this business is defined by a lot of people, a large group of people just doing a few simple things. Okay, so for example, let's say every day you're doing your daily method of operation. What's our daily method of operation? Well, you wake up, you use your products. Use them in the morning, use them at night. So use your products twice a day. Why? Because you got to be a product of the product. If you're not using the products, how do you expect anyone else to use the products? And if no one's using products, no one's buying products. No one's buying products, no money. Okay, so it's important. You, number one, are an example. So you're using the products, you're using them yourself, whatever ones you like. You know, I love the mud soap. I use the aftershave gel even when I don't shave. Okay, I use the eye serum, eye cream. Okay, I use the shampoo. I use the mud soap. These are my staple products. And, you know, at least once or twice a week, I take the body butter and I put that stuff everywhere. Okay, love it. I use the foot cream from time to time when my wife is kind enough to put it on me. I use the hand cream. So these are the products I use. I just use these products. I use them consistently. And when I run out of them, I buy them again. Again, not because I'm a secret agent, because I really enjoy the products. They're great. In fact, I bring them with me when I travel. So there's that. I'm a product of the product. Use them in the morning, use them at night. Minimum. Also, my goal is to demonstrate these products twice a day to 2 new people. 2 new people every day I need to share these products with and share the opportunity. I share the products, I share the opportunity. 2 demos a day. Vital. Vital. Guys, how do you make money if you're not showing people your products, if you're not talking about your opportunity? Every day I'm going to get in front of 2 new people. That's why it's important to work your list. Have to go through your blueprint. If you haven't already, make sure you do your blueprint and systematically contact and approach everybody and share a secret with them. Okay, but 2 times a day. You're out and about, talk to people. Talk to people and get these products in front of them. You go, well, Josh, you only know 10 people. I seriously doubt that. But if you only knew 10 people, that's fine, good place to start. Those 10 people, I'm sure you'd agree, also know 10 people you don't know. For sure. Well, that's 100 people right there. Well, all 10 of those people know, you get the point. Look, the way you make money in this business is simply by getting in front of people and demonstrating the product, showing it to them, not selling them, not convincing them, demonstrating it. That's the action you and I need to be in. Doing our wow parties, doing our sit downs, getting product on people 2 times a day. The other daily method of operation is, we're connecting with the community. Okay, we have a huge community. We have and in Australia you have some of the best leadership anywhere. You got Zeev, you got Ian Ross, Susan. You have these amazing people. Kim Fowler. You have people there that are good leaders who want to help you. Okay, and you've got a tremendous amount of other people that are in your leadership team. Connect with your community. Talk with your sponsor. Talk with your support team. Be on the call. Do something to connect with the community every single day. Last but certainly not least, connecting to personal development. Like we talked about last week's training, right? The 4 things to change. Make sure you spend at least 15 minutes a day listening to a good audio and reading 10 pages of a good book. That's my formula. 10 pages of a good book every day, 15 minutes of a good audio. Plug it into that brain. Now, at the end of the day, if you can write down, okay, dude, I use my products, check. I talked to 2 people. I talked to Joe over here. I talked to Sally over here. I shared the opportunity with them. Doesn't matter if those people say yes or no. Doesn't matter if they buy. Doesn't matter if they don't buy. Doesn't matter. Okay? Just 2 people. I'm going to share with you why in a moment. And I connected with my community. I talked to my support team. I got my juice for the day. I'm excited. Or maybe I listened to the replay of the webinar. Maybe I went back through the boot camp. Whatever. You connected with the community in some way. And 4th, you read 10 pages of a good book and you listened to your audio. Now, if you have 1,000 people on your team, and if they all did that, would you be successful? Well, you better believe it. It's mathematics, folks. That means if 1,000 people on your team did that, that'd be 2,000 new commercials for your business. 2,000 new eyeballs saw your business. 2,000 new human beings that didn't know about Seacret now do. Do you think it's possible that 10% of them decided to get started? It's 200 people in just a day. And that's average. Okay? That's average. Again, it's just 100 people, fine. That's 200 new commercials for your business that day. 200 brand new people that didn't know about Seacret now know about Seacret, experienced the products, heard about the opportunity, were promoted to some event, invited somewhere. 10% decided to make a decision. That's reasonable. That's another 20 people added to your business. Folks, that's this business. That's what makes it so simple. That's how you can blow by everybody. Just do the simple things. But it starts with you. Here's the fact. Most people won't do it. Most people, 2 people's too hard again. Really? Come on. Part-time you can do that. Everyone can do that. So that's my training for the day. I'll open it up for some questions, and then we'll wrap this call up. So based on the training I had today, please feel free to ask any questions that you want. I'm going to refresh this, and we'll go back into this. Okay. Chrislyn from Melbourne. You type that in, right? Chrislyn. What products can we use for rosacea? You know what? I'm told that the mud soap works really well for rosacea. That's what I'm told. I don't know because I don't have it. I don't have any people I've met personally that have had that experience, but I've heard that. I've heard the story of that happening. Again, I don't think there's anything that obviously cures it. We don't ever want to say that, but I've heard it's helpful for rosacea. I don't know. But you might want to try that out. Thank you, Kristen. Is your spiel different when you approach men versus women? Michelle. Thanks, Michelle. Not necessarily. My talk is pretty much the same. Whether you're a man or a woman, I'm going to say the same things. Both men and women have skin. Now, women are a little bit more used to the skincare type stuff. So for men, I'll typically tell them the truth that I wasn't into skincare either, but I realized it's skin and taking care of it's important. And if I don't want to look 60 when I'm 40, well, it's probably a good idea to take care of my skin. And most everybody, men or female, men or women, can agree with that. So anyway, hope that helps. Hi, Josh. If ever happens that someone I put the product on have a reaction, and hypothetically they go to court with it, what help support can I get from Seacret? Well, I need to get my own insurance to protect myself. Ronald, Fronda. Well, look, number one, I don't put the product on anybody, okay? And I would not suggest you do it either, okay? In many countries, you have to have a license to do that anyhow, at least for profit. But I will take the product and allow them to put it on themselves. That releases the liability from you, okay? So you're not going to be liable if someone has a reaction to the product. And, I don't know what country, how Canada's laws are, so you probably want to consult with somebody who knows more than I do about Canada. It's late, I apologize. Australian laws. I don't know about Australian laws, but I know in America, anyone can sue anyone for any reason. So, they can sue me because they don't like the way I look. Now, in that situation, Seacret's not going to defend me because it's not their fault. It's not their deal. But typically in a lawsuit situation in America, they would sue the company and they would sue me. But, that's never happened. We don't have one lawsuit on us ever since 2005, since we've been a company. So I doubt that's going to happen anyhow, anyway. It's just highly unlikely. But again, get with legal counsel in your country or your province or wherever it is you live, your state, and find out from them. That's a very high unlikely issue to ever come up. And again, Seacret as a company, after $1 billion in product sales and millions of products sold, that not one lawsuit. So I have a feeling that you're going to be safe. All right, I'm going to refresh this one more time. I don't see any questions. I'm going to end the call. The webinar. See, I'm old school. I still think it's a conference call. All right. Thanks, Josh. Your story of how it took you years to make money and the start really helps. I know that I'm going to be a 7-figure income earner. However, I can't be beating myself up over taking a while to achieve early ranks. Emma. Emma, you're right. Okay? Don't beat yourself up, guys. You just got started. All of you are doing phenomenal. I'm very proud of the Australian team. I'm proud of this company. I'm proud to be working with each and every one of you. I'm grateful that you're all up with me making this happen. Look, as I wrap this up, guys, like the Facebook page again. I'll see you live if you're awake on the webinar that's going to take place at 7 Pacific Standard with Mr. Isaac Benchabat. Also 6 p.m. there's a Spanish one with my wife Cindy. Make sure you at least plug into the replays or promote those to the people that you know that speak Spanish or are going to be awake and available for the next webinar. My privilege and pleasure to be with each and every one of you. Again, thank you for taking the time to be on this. Massive love and respect, and have a wonderful night. God bless.